Alright, greetings. Time for a happy, fun, casual bonus time. Super fun, happy stream. This is Jupiter and Mars, recently released on the PlayStation 4 with VR support, but I don't have a VR headset and I don't know how that would stream anyway. Would you get like those two little view screens, you know, like you do? You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, it's a mood point. I was a little concerned seeing that it was a VR game, but it's optional, so I can still play and enjoy it even without the headset. I'm seeing comment things pop up, but I haven't got my chat up yet. Give me a second. Let me see here. That's right. Hi, Gibbon. Good to see you. Yes, VR support. I think Hover had VR support too, but that would be absolutely spew-inducing. I wouldn't want to do that. This one is a little different. I think it's third person, so... okay, I've got chat now. Yep, good. Alright, let's just jump into it. This game is a dolphin game. Huh. I guess inverted, because it'll feel like you're flying, right? Yes, so... Okay. This is my first time booting this up, although I'm familiar with the
Earth,
sound effects,
our bright, beautiful jewel, spinning in the blackness
because I got
of space,
a dynamic
full
theme
of wonder
for the
and teeming with
PlayStation home
life. It
menu.
wasn't always this way. There was a time when the color had faded, when the machines of the Earthwalkers blew poisons into the sky and covered the land with their neglect. When everything was thrown into the seas and the
This does
underwater
feel a
world
bit
was
echo-ish.
filled with the remnants of a dying civilization. Eventually, an endless millennia of
From the
decay from
trailers,
these life-sustaining
I was getting
planet
Defender of the
became
Future
too
vibes.
much to bear.
They've
When the Earth had nothing left
come
to
out in
give,
interviews and
the
said that
Earthwalkers
they weren't
eventually disappeared.
specifically familiar and trying
Where
to
they
call
went
back
or
to
what
Ecco
happened to them is still unclear,
in particular, but
the Earth forgives.
yeah, dolphins are a good
After a time, it
choice
began to
for
heal, embracing the seas
representing
in its
the natural
arms, cooling
world.
the sky with wind and rain, and breathing life back into every corner.
Whoa.
It would recover, but it would also need help. The funny thing about help is that you often find it in the
Yeah,
most
so it's like a
unlikely of
post-human world
places. This
where
is the story of two
they've wrecked the
dolphins
environment,
joined
but
by fate.
animals have
A story
continued
of a
and
boy and a girl
changed,
on the
and now they've got
adventure of
all
a
neon
lifetime.
colours.
This is the story of
Oh, that's
Jupiter
good to know.
and Mars.
There's a boy girl and a boy dolphin and a girl dolphin. I didn't realise that. I was kind of looking at marketing, trying to figure that out. There was a post on the Facebook page that called Mars a he, but yeah, good to get confirmation that Jupiter is a girl. And we're actually playing as Jupiter. Mars plays the part of an AI buddy. Yes. Controlling this? I don't think I'm doing anything just yet. I don't know what sun pool is. Oh, it's probably the first level, right. Oh, yep, okay. This game was made by Tigertron, by the way, a small company based in New York City who... This is like the first real game project they've put out, and their intent is to be... like, to make games that promote environmentalism. So that's part of the backstory of how the Earth's been ruined and stuff. Ties into that theme. Alright, so I didn't know this was a first-person game, but it is. There you go. Oh, golly. There's no animation for that, it just happens. That's fine. Yeah. So it is kind of set up for a VR system, I suppose. So you've got to keep that in mind for some of the decisions they've made here with the view and the controls. Alright. Press. Good. Yes, sonar is an important part of any dolphin game. I want to use this new release to springboard into some other dolphin games to play on stream, probably. Okay, so Mars is the brute strength guy, I'm the thinky person. Okay, found a collectible, good. So one of my favorite things I've done on my stream series was to play a whole bunch of dolphin games in one go. It was my Dolphin Games showcase. That was a lot of fun to do. It was a while ago, and I've been meaning to do a follow-up to it for a while, so I'm going to do that probably next week. So yeah, we're working as a team here. I can... Oh, poor Crabby. Yay, crab. Gibbon was just talking about how cute crabs can be, whereas certain other people are kind of horrified by them, but this one looks pretty cute. With the sticky up eyes, very SpongeBob. Mr. Krabs, you know, specifically. Okay. Yeah, broken gate. But what's over here first? A dead end, that's fine. Now it doesn't look like there's any leaping involved, but you can dip your head out of the water, and that is a lovely looking sky. Let's continue. Yeah, I was expecting a third person. Maybe I wasn't paying enough attention to the trailers, but for some reason I expected to be able to see my character from third person. Maybe that's just my experience from Defender of the Future informing my informing my expectations there. Yes. Smash that rock. There was nothing in it. Okay. But yeah, I love the look of this game. It's sort of, in a way, beautiful and natural, but in another way, the neon colors and everything is very interesting and funky and cool. Yeah, so I actually started my little dolphin game odyssey yesterday when I played something that I bought a little while back on the Wii U. It's called Star Splash: Shattered Star, and it's a sort of sequel to a browser game that company had made before called Star Splash. Unfortunately, I can't stream from my Wii, but I could include the browser game on my showcase stream. Ah, of course. The carelessly tossed plastic that ends up in the ocean can harm the baby turtles. Ooh, hello. The rays. Haven't seen any other singers yet, so I don't know if I can communicate. I guess Mars is here, but... why is one rock in particular glowing? Destroy! Yeah. That one was glowing. I guess some of them contain those collectibles, some don't. But yeah, the look of this game is amazing. Hello, turtle. Yeah, from interviews I saw... Oh, okay, a different kind of collectible. It's like a shovel or something. Yeah, I saw that the devs were inspired by... They mentioned Lumines. And one other thing that I don't remember right now. Okay, that's alright. Smash that. Hey, yeah, take that. So the baby turtle has reunited with its mother. There's another rock around here somewhere. Oh. I don't know what smashing the rocks is going to do. You know, smashing the waste of human industry is one thing, but smashing rocks, what's the point? Especially when there's nothing under them. Rocks are just part of nature, man, you know? So, is this flashing icon on the wing pointing me to something? Yeah, Vertical Rock, that's cool. Let's follow it. Oh, I think it's pointing to another tail. Time to explore, I guess. Hello. Hi Mars. What's up? Yeah, but Star Splash Shattered Star had a sonar button as well. It's kind of an action level-based game. The objective is to get stars and avoid enemies. But I enjoyed that there was a sort of plot with robots, and it reminded me of Rayman 2 actually. The giant star was shattered into many pieces by the bad guys, and then you have to go find all the little bits. I think that's it for this area. What? Didn't I just smash that rock? Okay. So I know what all the controls do. Yeah, there's... what about... Why did I think that was the third person view? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Perhaps it was that cinematic that showed the two dolphins. I'm gonna keep smashing those rocks when I see them. Oh, there's a towel. Hello, friend. Shake up, buddy. Speaking of buddies, I do like the fact that this is a buddy game. You have an AI partner that follows you around. It's a dynamic I always enjoy. Ever since Donkey Kong Country 2 and Banjo-Kazooie. Aha. Hello. Trophy earned. Smash it. I can echolocate out of the water. I don't know if that really works. Well, it works for some creatures like bats, but for dolphins, you know, they're set up to sonar in the water. I'm not sure how it would really work outside the water. You know, their ears just aren't equipped for that kind of thing. Transmission of sound is very different in the media, in the different media. So it's much faster underwater than in the air, for example. We'll go further, just have different acoustics and such. Okay. Cute. So that's like blocking our way through. Ooh. Oh, okay. Fine. Oh, okay, so I can't go down there, but I can go over here. else is in here? Ooh, shiny. Well, that's just Mars's trail. Yeah, we leave a glowing trail behind us because we're high-tech future dolphins. My trail is like white stars. I am Jupiter. Move it, jellyfish. Jellyfish are the most basic enemy in an Ecco as well. I'm going to keep making comparisons to Ecco, of course. Cute fish. Everything's neon coloured. It's lovely. Oh. Take this way. What's this? A rock. Must smash. Wonder if there's an achievement for smashing all the rocks. What do we got? Rubber ducky. Great. Nice polygons. Boom. That looks spiky. That's it. I haven't seen a health bar, so we don't have that Defender of the Future mechanic. Eating fish to restore your health. Dolphins are carnivores, of course. You ever see inside their mouths, they have a little row of little sharp teeth. Friend crab. It's so dark. New area. Oh. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Coming from one of those cramped tunnels out into a nice open space. Seeing some strange new thing. So we have a sunken boat wreck here. It's a bit of a rumble when your sonar finds something. Ah. Garbage. Hey. Sharks, but they don't care. They're unconcerned. That's good. The hammerheads in Defender of the Future were pretty aggressive. Pretty dangerous. I wonder what this is. This white stuff. Let's have a peek. Is it snow? Wait, that doesn't make sense. You wouldn't have snow underwater. Might be chemical runoff. Obvious way to go through the gate over there, but first, what's this? The Earthwalker's created device to keep sea life away. Careful, the waves can harm you. Smash it. What? What? Oh, okay. So I got harmed and I was returned to an earlier point outside of that room. That's interesting. A bit perfunctory, I might say. Smash it. What, are you not strong enough, boy? Yes, you. Get back here. I'm gonna chase you down, bye. Hey, buddy. Gotcha. Oh no. Get back. It's almost like tribal tattoos. Those markings. Like how Mario has a tribal tattoo in his upper forearm, as seen in a Game Boy Advanced commercial. like a print advertisement, I mean. More human trash. Okay, so we can't go in there. I guess we gotta go past that human device. Sorry, Earthwalker. Make him sound like a dinosaur. Isn't that what the Ceratopsians were called in Star Fox Adventures Dinosaur Planet? Earthwalkers, right? How do I avoid this thing? Get down, down, down. Under here, yes. Sheltered. Wait for that pulse to get past. Nice cheery music, kind of nice. Okay, I guess we'll go out this way. Gotta get away from that silly device as soon as we can. Now what were the Earthwalkers trying to protect? Yeah, the idea behind this buddy duo is that... Oh, no currents, okay. Arbitrary block-offs. I guess I'll learn to swim faster later. Yeah, like, this team, I'm the brains and Mars is the brawn. This is interesting. There's a non-glowing ray. Interesting. It's leaving black trails. It's got a shiny rainbow sheen. Don't tell me it's covered in oil. There we go. I ask you to find the other rays and meet me at the large wall. Thought it might be a remnant ray in this forbidden zone that hadn't evolved into a neon wonder fish in the meantime, but no, it was actually covered in oil from those nasty Earthwalkers industries. This looks a bit sci-fi. Of course, the Earthwalkers were, yeah, this is like the future of the future, you know. Let's go this way. Smash every rock. That's hot. Keep it carefully now. Yeah. Whoa. Another sunken ship. Bigger this time. Whoa. This would probably be pretty crazy in VR, actually. What is this? I wanted to look at it without the orange overlay. It's like an escape pod or something. Oh, what did that say? Do not feed the fish. Well, let's find out. It was nothing. Okay. By the way, again, let me know if the audio balance is okay. I spent a while this morning setting it up, finding the right level, so it would be ready before I started, instead of spending the first 10 minutes trying to figure that out. Thank you. Says it's fine. It's something I'm trying to be more conscious of in general. Smash. So they're blue. We must have to upgrade Mars later on. Oh. Rescue all 4 manta rays to restart the generator. Oh, they're generating an electrical current to start the generator. That's interesting. Can rays really do that? I guess in the future they can. Just wait there, friend. Have magic powers. You're going that way. I better go this way. Oh, fine. But yeah, I've got quite a list of games to play later on for a dolphin stream. I tried to be comprehensive the first time, but then I found many more. Well, I opened up my criteria a bit too. To start with, I just focused on ones where you are the dolphin. But there's several where you ride a dolphin, even just for one level. So I've been down there. Spikes. There's also games where you transform into a dolphin. Hello, buddy. It's a tiny turtle. It's even smaller than the other babies I was rescuing, I think. Maybe not. Trick of perspective. Alright. So... I think... I haven't been here. But I might be wrong. I don't think this game has a map, unfortunately. Let's check out the Ecco collection. Okay, let's see. There's the doobies that we found. And here there's also, yeah.
My name is Christina Menawhile.
Wow.
I am the co-founder and...
Sorry.
Hi, I'm Mark Spalding.
Yeah, okay, so some information about ocean preservation organizations that we can check out as part of the game's environmental message. Yeah, sorry about the volume there. Apparently those videos do not respect the master volume switch in the menu. In settings, so oops. Sorry, rip headphone users, as they say. Sorry about that. Alright, so is that 3 or 4 lays? I guess I'll just follow this one and check. No, it's going through the spike corridor. Keep me safe, Ray. Oop. What? Oh, come on now. It's just clipping through the spikes. Wish I could do that. Oh, it's even clipping through rock. That's lovely. So, you know, this game was made by a very small team. I can feel it. That's the Ray's special power, to clip through all the things. Now that and the electricity. Maybe they're ghosts. Phantom rays. Phanta rays. Phantom. But not orange flavored. Okay, that is 3. I still need another one. I don't think we'll fit in this way. Oh, another spike corridor. Let's check over here. You know, I feel like Gibbon's chat is coming through with less latency than it usually does. Since I'm streaming from my PS4, maybe that's a bit more efficient. I'm not sure. Yeah, this was it. Save this Ray and then check out that. Hooray. Ocean puns. Smash, smash, smash. Yeah, buddy. Let Mars handle the ramming duties. That's not something Jupiter could do in this game. So they've sort of split some of the, you know, Ecco type abilities between the two dolphins. I have sonar. Mars has ram. Ramming speed. Worf captaining the Defiant in Star Trek First Contact. Worf is on Deep Space Nine now. Let's get into the next gen movies and everything. Use your vortex rings on the rays and let them warm. Can do. It's now first person sonar shooter. Is this working? Did we do it? I guess we did it. Okay, this is open. Oh no, more Earthwalker devices. Yeah, Dinosaur Planet had names for all the different species. So you didn't have to call them like raptors and stuff. Oh boy. Some sort of flying saucer. So the flying dinosaurs were called cloud runners. And oh, okay. That makes sense. Great. Take that. Gnarly sci-fi technology. Can we smash this thing while it's down? It's kind of designed to prevent that. They did put the generator right there. That was kind of dumb of those Earthwalkers. Yes, and no pedants telling me that a pteranodon or whatever, all those other kinds of flying reptiles are not technically dinosaurs. I don't care. I'm gonna call them dinosaurs because that's what they are. We cannot go that way. Okay, I was just respawned. There's no animation for it or anything, so it's a little disorienting. Nice little spaceship here. Let's do what it's telling us, shall we? Boop. No, hold down. Okay. Save the reef. Okay, so the white stuff was some form of corruption, and we've removed it. Great. Oh. Hello, friend. I don't know if Mars is my mate or my brother or what, but for now he's my buddy. Oh, I can move. Great. Okay. It didn't let me for a little bit. I don't know what's up with that. Okay, so we must have come in that way. So I guess those devices are powered down now, which means we can go out this way. Yeah, take that. Jerk humans. What were you trying to protect anyway? Also, why was that control room submerged? Is that by accident? Or were these people Atlanteans? You hear a lot about the Atlanteans in Ecco games, but you rarely interact with them directly. Because by the time of the games, they've all left. For unexplained reasons in the original Mega Drive games. In Defender of the Future, they're pretty upfront with it, with a Tom Baker voiceover. Yeah, so this is the kind of cinematic I might have seen before, which shows both dolphins. curious dolphins had never seen a giant vortex before, and they cautiously ventured in to see where it would lead. Wow, that's rad, dude. So 80s, I love it. Cool. Hyperspace warp. So did I miss some collectibles, or is that a global collectible counter? Ah, I did. Ah, I missed quite a few actually. There's probably a few accessible once you power down the human machines. And I missed some crabs. But that's okay. This isn't 100% wrong, this is a nice casual play around. Oh, there were all those areas I couldn't get to as well. I guess you're meant to come back later in the game. And once you've unlocked some new abilities, see, like this. Can't swim against that current, but you can most likely replay levels later. Oh yeah, that's a good point actually, Gibbon. I was talking about the dinosaurs in Dinosaur Planet. Very reminiscent of Dinotopia. Yeah, that kind of slipped my mind, but I did really love those books. You know, all two of them, as a kid. Just wonderful illustrations in the story. Of course, there were many novels and such later on. A live-action show, video games. I think the Lady Seer developers made a GBA Dinotopia game. Alright, time to test this out. Hit the pufferfish. Doesn't want to. Oh, okay, they're friends. Fish are friends, not food. Let's poke our heads up. We've probably got a new skybox. Very moody. Okay, so I saved a pufferfish. Do it, buddy. Okay, good. But first... friend! Yeah, I think the carnivorous raptors and such were called Sharptooth clan. Yeah, you had the Earthwalkers, which were different species of ceratopsians together. And I don't remember the other ones. There's a long neck at the beach, but I don't remember what they called it. So here we are, Sea Legacy Lab. This is a real organization that is represented in this game, but a future iteration of it, I guess. Oh, hello. Oh, it's all sad. Can fish, like, frown? Hey, happy. Its face hasn't actually changed that much. Okay, buddy. Don't know why you needed me to do that, but of course, going into the lab is the logical thing to do, so I want to check out the alternate path first. But yeah, that's just where I came in, and then there was that. So yeah, okay, into the lab, or whatever it is. Ooh. It's a very fast whale. Ooh. So majestic. Yeah, when I pre-ordered this game I got a theme, like I said earlier, I think. And this whale is in the background. What's the theme? What? Tide turning. Ooh. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, you're not wrong. The markings on the whale make it look similar to the windfish from Link's Awakening, who is a giant flying whale. Speak to me, singer. Nope, that's not how this game works. Turning the tide. Aha. Magic special collectible. Huh? What? Come on. So far this game has taught me that inside those things you always get a special collectible. Man. Whatever. Hey baby whale. Don't scare your mother like that. Hey, come back! Hey. Hey, come back here. Does its tail seem big? I sort of noticed in the cinematic before when Jupiter and Mars were swimming together that maybe Jupiter's tail had larger fins, which kind of reminds me of... yes, this is the clock tower level, so I found a miniature clock tower. It reminds me of the future dolphins that you find in Ecco 2, The Tides of Time, when you go to the future. And you find, the descendants of the present-day dolphins that have evolved to be able to fly, and they have bigger fins, and you meet one individual in particular, Trelia. Hello, eel. Hello. Oh! Oh, okay. It's an electric eel, and I can power these lights. That's cute. That's part of the puzzle. Yeah, when you meet Trelia for the first time, that's a very impactful moment to me. Because you're suddenly like, this looks like a dolphin, but really different. What's going on here? And then she just warps you to the future. You're like, okay, you can do that? Great. So more plot containers here. Just remove every trace of human habitation. Turn it to ash. Destroy the legacy of those fools. They do not deserve this underwater world. Alright, we were following that whale. All of sea life are our friends here, except the jellyfish. Those evil jellyfish. What was that? That was some text. No, I'm just gonna follow the whale. Oh. That was the text. We can't follow the whale yet, so this might be where we upgrade our swimming powers. A net. Oh, okay, we just bypassed it. I guess that's speedrun strats. What? The car's over there. I better go another way. feel like I just backtracked. Yeah, I did. Okay, so back this way. You gotta keep your wits about you sometimes. I do miss the map. So, Ecco Defender of the Future was a 3D game on the Dreamcast and PS2, and it had a map feature. If you hold down the sonar button, it would show you an overhead view of your surroundings. Now, the problem with that is I was playing on a PS2, and either my disc was scratched or my PS2 is a bit dodgy, it was secondhand. And sometimes, when I used the map feature, the game would just soft lock. It would crash, and I wouldn't be able to do anything. So I would have to restart the console and go back to my last save. So I did not really use the map feature at all during the whole game. Really had to memorize layouts. Of course, I did have access to some external maps. There was a particularly good walkthrough on like an IGN subsite or something. I think it was contemporary from the time, and it was like really well laid out and stuff. Wow. Got a whole city going on here. Hello, little whale buddy. Stop running away. Oh no! Ooh. Poor thing. Oh, not that way. Get us through here, Mars. Yes, destroy the humans' fruits of labor. Look upon their works and blow them all to heck. Good. Even the music is kind of like retro, future 80s synth. Really fits the neon aesthetic. Okay, what's the dealio here? Seem to be blocked. Nothing's glowing orange. Aha! Smash. Hey. Would you stop already, you silly thing? Oh boy. Now that's sinister. So all the sharks so far have been friendly, but that one does not look as friendly. Maybe it's the red markings. Alright, little guy. Don't go anywhere. Yep. It went somewhere. Look out. Wait. That's not a shark. That's an orca. Yeah, you can tell the fins are different. And, like, so an orca is essentially a species of dolphin, and you can tell cetaceans from fish because fish and sharks, their back fin flips like side to side. The angle of the fin is parallel to the rest of their body, like in their dorsal fin and stuff. But a dolphin and a whale, they have a transverse fin that flaps up and down that's perpendicular to the angle of like their body, if you see what I mean. But yeah, we should be friends. We're all singers here, come on. The roving orca seems like trouble. Find a way to free the... Why would it be trouble? Do orcas actually prey on dolphins in real life? That I do not know. I know they ate fish and seals. I know they ate seals because you do hear about the reason that they have their alternate name killer whale is because they do sometimes attack humans. Possibly because the human, maybe in a wetsuit, looks to them like a seal, and that's part of their prey, so they might go for the human for that reason. Okay, hello eel. Okay, so I've removed an obstruction to this line of bubbles. Is that what I've done? Which means that the eel... What have I powered up? The Ferris wheel! Oh, that's lovely. Uh-oh. Look out, cough. Why would an orca eat something that is the same size as it? Oh, oh brutal! Oh no! Well, we saved the calf from being attacked by that orca. Mars did a totally sick headbutt, but I feel bad for the thing. Oh, it's okay. Hello, friend. It's okay, there's plenty of fish to eat, buddy. So yeah, killer whale is a misnomer because they're a dolphin, but taxonomically, like, I don't think there's a distinction, really, within cetaceans. So it's all kind of academic. Darn kids. I don't know if you can see the achievement pop-ups, but that one was called Darn Kids. Oh, it's a little cutie there. The mother acknowledges you warmly. She's indebted to you. Oh, the trophy pop-ups are blurred out, apparently. That's odd. How strange. Yeah, I know I can't, whenever I, like, quit the app, I was trying to show the theme on stream, but I can't do that. There's these sort of limits on what the PS4 live broadcasting thing can do. Sometimes certain cutscenes are proclaimed as blocked scenes by the developer, so streams will cut out doing that native broadcast thing. Alright, so we helped the baby and the mother is happy. Oh. Wow. This is a property of future animals, you know. Partial insubstantiability. Wait, there's a word there somewhere. It's a noun. It's partially insubstantial. Insubstantiality? Is that a word? I'm supposed to be good with words. Alright. Wait. Maybe we go past the whale. Greetings to you, whale. I think this might be a blue whale. No, that chin. I think that chin is beluga? Don't quote me on that. Got more evil devices. Why is this blue? Is that telling me I shouldn't go this way? Oh, okay, it's a new type of restriction. I am too weak. My blubber is not powerful enough to protect me from the cold. Nice Gothic architecture. Purple, that's neat. Yeah, that kind of threw me off. In the Ecco games, the singers, the mammals, they're always good. They're always your friends, and the sharks is what you gotta watch out for all the time. Ooh. This is cool. Swimming along these sunken train lines. Aww. Fine. Guess I'll try and follow that sparkle. Okay. See, here's a shark, and we're birds! Hello. Oh wow, it's got like a jagged fin. So some elements of morphology have changed in the intervening years. Oh. This way? There are some diving games like Abzu. Of course, I've got a few Journey vibes from this game so far, and Abzu is another game from that team, some of that team. But with Abzu and what's it called? It's on my shelf. Endless Ocean. 1 and 2 on the Wii. Oh, that's right. I can't go that way. So where can I go? That's where the sparkle is. Maybe I should bypass it. Go around. Yeah, with those games you're a human diver exploring this undersea world that's sort of foreign to you. And you're alone, but here, like, you're a dolphin, you're in your element, and you have a friend with you. It's nice. It's a nice atmosphere. The sparkle's pointing that way. I don't see another way to go. I came out of this tunnel. Straight line. Can't smash that. Not yet. This game need Metroidvania elements. What? Wait. Okay. Hold on, didn't I go in? Oh. Oh. Okay. I feel like I just got locked by going in somewhere and then being unable to go out that way. What is this? It's red and it's glowing. Okay. Trophy earned, swoosh. I can now swim against the currents. Lovely. I knew that would have to happen sooner or later. Sorry, just checking my notifications. I was gonna go to a trampoline. What do you call them? It's like a warehouse full of trampolines, mostly for kids. But I actually went there on my birthday this year, and I'm gonna go back with my brother this time. But he's just messaged me saying that he's going to be probably too tired because he's going to a midnight movie tonight. And not just any movie, it's that Marvel Avengers thingy, which is what, 5.5 hours long or something? Oops. Yeah, so that tail kick thing, it's not an actively used ability, it's just something that is like I can swim more powerfully now, it's passive. Okay. Yeah, it might even be an extended version, I don't know. Because I saw that was up in the cinemas now. Oh, that's spooky. How come Mars can swim up against those things? It's not fair. Right. Oop! This has got to be the way to go. I just unlocked the current swim, so it must be this way. Just have to avoid that. What? Okay, I didn't time that very well. Yeah, I'm probably going to do a stream with my brother at some point this week. Much like our last one together, it'll be old Windows 95 games from our childhood. In this case, I managed to get a demo disc kind of half working. The classic game sampler too. But anyway, that's for later. Ah, a generator. Take it out, buddy. Yes. Ah, that stopped both of these. Great. So what did that let us do? Purple. I feel like purple just before was denoting a rock that would shield me from the pulses. Ah, maybe we go here. That's the way. Okay. I'm not sure what I just fixed. Something about a stopped clock. Is it possible that everything had been frozen in time? No. Because those sharks were moving. Alright. Guess I'll follow the sparkle again. I haven't been out this way, I don't think. Yeah, I haven't desperately needed a map so far. So they can get away with not supplying one. It's okay. Hello, Sharky. Oh. Whoa! The Elder. The grateful Elder tells of distant waters in danger, offers to help you. Its vortex can carry you far away. Swim to the Elder to journey on. I shall. After a quick poke around. Yeah, I don't see anything. You know, I think this might be a humpback whale, actually. Oh. Okay, so the vortex can take you to a level select screen. Let's go to the place we haven't been to yet. And this is where the environmental message, I believe, kicks in a little harder. In Plastic Beach. Ooh, space warp. Whoa, that is cool, dude. Yeah, there's another memorable moment in Ecco when you meet Big Blue for the first time. Big fat whale. I'm trying to remember what the whales were in the first level of Defender of the Future. I think they might have been humpbacks too, but a lot smaller than that. I wonder if anyone from the Ecco Discord is watching my stream. I posted about it there. Cabins of Hope, wonderful community. Says I got 2 viewers. I think that's me and Gibbon. So, yeah, that's that. I don't think I can see on this interface who is viewing. Oh well. How many whales in this game. Oh, that's an existing piece of classical music. Dun, 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 dun. Is that bells below? No, I don't think so. Things getting eerie. How come the majority of dolphin games sort of have the same Ecco plot? Well, there's no aliens in this one. All the Ecco games, except for Junior, are about fighting the alien menace who's invading the Earth. Which is kind of maybe an Ed Annunziata thing, because you get that same theme in Colibri, and to a lesser extent Mort the Chicken on the PSX, where you're a special animal who has to fight against extraterrestrial invaders. In Mort the Chicken, it's gelatinous cubes from a different dimension down a well. Very silly game, but when I realized it had a similar theme to some of those other games, I was very amused. Anyway. Yeah. Like, the idea that dolphins and whales are tied into environmentalist stuff goes back to, you know, the 80s, when people were starting to become more aware of environmentalism. It was being normalized, and Save the Whales was a big thing. People started recognizing the intelligence of cetaceans. What is this? This is going to kill me, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So tying dolphins to environmentalism is natural, because there's also visible ways in which they're directly harmed by human activity, like getting caught in tuna nets, or, you know, things like that. Or the mercury poisoning, killing fish and killing dolphins. And dolphins are so, like, relatable to humans because their level of intelligence is high. I saved a shell from a cage. Yeah, they're mammals, so they're sort of more understandable from our perspective. They have similar body mass, I don't know. There's the whole historical connection of them helping humans who are in trouble. Apparently, that's happened in a few documented cases. So they're a natural protagonist for a game that takes place underwater, and then you can have things like the air meter in Ecco, because they're mammals, so you can have a gameplay mechanic where you have to surface for air periodically, though that's not a factor in this game. And jumping out of the water, they're known for that. That's a fun thing you could put in a dolphin game too. That's really what Star Splash is all about. You don't spend too much time underwater. You're always jumping out, and double jumping and triple jumping. It's a takeaway food container. But anyway, finding that is such a great thing. Surely there's lots of them floating around here. Okay. I was talking about whether a map is necessary, but we do have this ring in the hut, ever present, a sparkle to guide us. The trapped conch asks that you free the smaller conchs nearby. Or conch. Okay, but like, shells can't talk, so... Hey, buddy. Alright, so we gotta find all the shells. Oh, wow. What? There are so many stars. Guess this is what happens when human light pollution goes away. That's incredible. Oh, they built a city on the moon. The maniacs, look at that. Oh, wow. This game's lovely. Well done, Tigertron. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether it was Conch or Conch. When we studied Lord of the Flies in Year 7, part of that book is like there's a conch shell that denotes leadership, and our teacher actually brought in a shell, like a big one, and used it during class discussions. So you could only talk if you were holding the conch. Okay, there clearly is an organism in there. Little gooey mess with its feelers sticking out. Yeah, so snails live in... a kind of snail lives in shells like that. So you do find empty shells, but that's because the inhabitant has passed on. And then of course there's your hermit crabs and such that will find the shells and use them as a little home. It's called recycling in nature. It's pretty cool. Lots of dump trucks here. One more snail to find. Given says that he had to read that book in school as well, so much that he can't stand it anymore. Yeah, that's interesting. You studied it more than once? It's an interesting book for sure. Poor piggy. Nothing. I had it with his empty shells. I feel like this is where I started. Oh man. So disappointing to open a treasure box and it be empty. That's what clams are, you know, nature's treasure boxes. Ah, yeah, this is where I started. 'Tis the Elder. So if there's one thing you take away from Lord of the Flies, it's to be respectful of other people's time in group discussions. That's totally what that book is about. Hmm. You gotta get buffer, my friend. Can't smash all these rocks. Hmm. Alright, let's find that last snail. Surely it can't have got far. Oh! The death drone got me. Didn't realize it was a chaser. I do kind of wish this was in third person when I'm in non-VR mode. I would feel better seeing my dolphin swimming around. I don't know if Defender of the Future had a first person mode. It had a first person look, I'm pretty sure. There must have been a mode. Yeah, I just didn't use it because it didn't feel good. Okay, I don't think I've... Yeah, okay, here it is. So much for that detour. Okay. Trophy earned, little fellas. Alright, where was that landslide thing? Gotta get back there. I guess I'll follow the sparkle. That's what it's for, right? Okay, where are my conchs at? Trapped Conch / Conch is grateful and asks for your help in getting free. Okay. Yeah, Mars, do it, buddy. Use your power. Oh wow. Okay. There's a very loud sound. Sorry about that. Volume warning. Yeah, that sound effect did not respect the global master volume setting. Oh no, Mars! Buddy! Oh no. Distraught Jupiter pushed on ahead in hopes of finding Mars alive. Oh no. Where am I pushing onto exactly? Wait. Okay. Step back a bit. This way? Okay, yes, this way. Oh, that's... I can't break this rock now. Mars! Come back to me. Oh no. This is just like in that other game. Spoiler, spoiler, spoiler. What's this? Oh no. They're eating prawns? I like how in Little Mermaid, like, the fish and Sebastian and everybody, they're also upset that humans are these monsters that eat sea life like they eat fish. But then, like, you know that there are lots and lots of carnivores in the ocean, like sharks. Fish eat other fish all the time, constantly. But they make a big deal about humans eating fish. It's always a little odd to me. There's no shelter. Oh, there's a little bit actually. Ooh, just made it. Okay, where are we going? Ah yes, the purple. Purple is shelter. Very nice color coding. And the sonar is done cleverly, highlighting the important objects for you. Detective vision, etc. It's funny that there's the neon aesthetic going on here, but just because it's actual neon science that the humans have put here. Alright, aqualung for deeper waters. Good. We've expanded our capabilities. Yeah, sorry about the sound. It's not mixed well. Those videos blew out the the sound because they weren't going by the setting, and that one particular sound effect as well. Yeah, Skibbon says most fish eat other fish. Yeah, like a lot of them are carnivores. Some fish eat algae and kelp, but yeah, lots of fish eat other fish. I love The Little Mermaid, don't get me wrong, but that was always kind of a weird logic thing about that movie. I suppose they forgive animals eating other animals, but because humans... I don't know, what's the difference between humans and animals in that world? Animals can talk and appear to have sentience, right? I guess the mer people don't eat fish. Otherwise they wouldn't really be any different. Except that they can look the fish in the eye and tell them, I'm sorry I killed and ate you. Or I'm about to. So yeah, mer people must be vegos. Probably eat kelp and stuff, I guess, I don't know. Coral. Or is coral an animal? I don't recall what the polyps are. Coral secretes hard calcium structures. There's weird things about what's an animal and what's a plant in the ocean. Because plankton comes in both types. Algae, some of it is a completely different kingdom of life that is neither animal or plant. But, you know, seaweed and kelp, that's all plants. Oh, I'm so lost without Mars. Whoa! Oh, right, it was my trail. You can't eat a sea cucumber, because that is actually an animal. But in the sea, there are these, like, stationary animals. Like, what's an anemone? Is that an animal? I'm not even sure. Sea cucumbers do move, but slowly. But there's things like that that just sit there and just eat whatever passes by. Or just, you know, filter nutrients out of the water, basically. In the form of plankton and other small stuff. Okay, so the vector of attack for those drones is a pulse that they shoot out when you're close enough to them. Ah, now that's interesting. This level has kind of a Chinatown kind of theme. We have the takeaway containers, there's fans, kettles, fortune cookies, and something else. And yeah, the labels in here are in both English, or Arabic numeral I should say, 4. And that's the kanji for 4. Which you would read in Japanese as shi or yon, but I think in Chinese it's... what is it? I don't know the numbers. Nice. We found more singers. Help me, friends. My friend is lost. My best bud. Wait. Something wrong here. Singers? Hello? Why are you all glowy and transparent? friends. Dong. Oh. There's like a bell there, but I cannot interact with it. Yeah, there's like holograms here. This is crazy. But they're not going to help me. Hope Mars is okay. He'll be all lost on his own. He doesn't know what to do. He can't take care of himself. He's such a brat. How dare he go and get himself killed like that? Ah, not so. Gotta be more careful. Alright, I'm gonna play some Little Mermaid games at some point. I actually did a Little Mermaid stream ages ago. But I need to more thoroughly investigate some of those games. Yeah, I especially like the Mega Drive one that was kind of an Ecco the Dolphin clone. Capcom's one on Nintendo systems is more Capcom action platformer in a sort of side-scroller Mega Man type way. But the Sega one was a bit more ambitious, I think, which made it pretty interesting to me. Ah, I cannot get through. Nice hex force field. Where to? Ah, it's another place like this. Oop. Up. Okay, we're in. Activate. It's lit up. Okay. Now that's beautiful. Oop. There was some glowiness in Defender of the Future, but this really takes it up to the next level. Oh, my glow has dimmed. What's that? Did you see that, Jupiter? Hello? Her glow is returning. Oh no, it's gone out.
Mars had returned.
Oh, well, that's so loud.
Although wounded by the cave-in, he swam to Jupiter's side, where
sorry.
she sang to
Just turn
him
it down.
a song only dolphins know. And as she sang, his wounds began to fade away, leaving only a scar above his eye. Faced with the often cold reality of their destiny together, they took solace in their reunion. To celebrate Mars's return, they rose to the surface and leapt through the air, the moonlight as their only witness. This is what it felt like to be alive, and for a moment, all was right again in their big blue world.
So the love hearts, does that mean they are mates? I don't know, some of the other animals I rescued had love hearts too. But I'm going to say they're mates, why not? So yeah, sorry about the volume again. That voiceover was very loud. Yeah, like the master volume is down. I could turn the video down separately, but There was that one sound effect earlier that was super loud for no reason, so I guess that's just the way the game is. Unfortunate. Anyway, yeah, so dolphins have magic healing powers. We found Mars, and he's healed except for a small scar above his eye. I wonder if we can see that on his character model. Hey Mars, get over here, buddy. Nah, he's running away. Yeah, and there was a nice little jumping scene. That was very cute. Of course, cutscene powers only. I cannot jump in normal gameplay. That's okay. It's just how the game is. It's not about going out of the water. There's plenty for us to do in here. But yeah, it is very VR where you're a first person, you point in a direction, you move. Anything else would make you very sick indeed, I think. It's probably a good choice for a VR targeted game. But anyway, what are we doing? Let's follow the sparkles. We've got to get out of here. I always thought that cutscene meant that was the end of the game, but of course there are areas I still can't go to. The icy areas, I think. So I can go through currents now, I can swim to deeper areas. Mars still can't break the blue blocks. Wait. With its dying breath, it bestowed a gift upon Mars for bravely trying to save it. I think I missed a bit there. Something was dying. Is it the big conch? Yeah, okay, it was the conch that was buried under that landslide. And Mars tried to save it and was almost lost in the process. So now it's going to use its magic powers. Ooh. I think this is going to be loud. Turn down your volume. Whoa. Dude. Mars has a totally sick headdress now. The conch shell is a rare gift to the seas that lets Mars shatter hard objects. With a trophy helmet head. He now has a cool beak helmet on that's made from the conch. So let me see, I'll just turn all these down. Maybe that will help. Like maybe they're individually going by those instead of the master. And I think that's actually affected. Like that's on top of the master where the master is. So now I gotta, I don't know. Okay, how's the balance on that? Yeah, helmet, yeah. Oh, nice. Look at this guy. He must be so proud of himself. Yeah, cool. Alrighty then. So now I can smash blue stuff, surely. Great. And there's tons that I can backtrack to now to get, but I don't know, I kind of just want to progress right now. I'll save my 100% run for another day. Yes, we'll find out if turning down all those individual switches worked next time a very loud cutscene happens. Again, I apologize, I did not know that would happen. Small team, people, small team. I guess I'll put a warning about that in the YouTube description when I archive this stream. Guess I should tweet Tigertron and say, hey dudes, your game is broken. Wait, this is back to the big whale. Is that what I should be doing? Last time the big whale gave me a portal to the next level. Maybe they'll do that again, but yeah, because I did shut down that machine station thing. And I saved Mars, so maybe that's what I had to do in this level. That's all I had to do. Let's find out. Hey, buddy. Yes. Poseidon. Great, we got an Atlantis area in this game. That's wonderful. I do like seeing that. Even Star Splash had, I think the third level had, the volcano level, had kind of, you know, Atlantean type structures in the background, by which I mean kind of Greek-ish looking, but also advanced and kind of futuristic-y, but in a certain particular ancient way. I don't know. It also had sci-fi future-y buildings in the later levels as well. Of course, it's natural for a dolphin game to have Atlantis. Poseidon. Okay, let's go, buddy. An ancient creature waits for you in the caverns beyond the tanker. Find the tanker and help will come. Okie dokie. Smash, smash. Yes. So I need to find the tanker. So you've got VR hardware, right, Given? Land crabbers. What's like a great VR game that you've played? I know that Given has actually helped to make a VR experience. If you ever go to Knott's Berry Farm, the theme park, which is somewhere in America, I'm not sure. I've been to one as a child. They didn't have VR then at the time. Yeah, so he helped create, what's it called? It's like a Wild West themed, I think there were zombies, I don't know. Anyway, he has developed a VR thing for a theme park. Yeah, so from your VR experiences, like, have you played any cool stuff? Because there's different ways to do it. There's clearly the motion sickness problem that a lot of people have, and there's different game designs that can help alleviate that. Because I know the Psychonauts, Rhombus of Ruin, and other ones like it have a system where you're in a first-person perspective, but it's in fixed locations that you jump between, so you're not moving in that environment, which can be a source of trouble for some people. So you just look around, but each time you move, it's like an instantaneous thing that doesn't cause any of that thing. Nausea? Spatial dysphoria? I don't know. Alright, I gotta get under the next bit. Okay. Ah, nuts. Can I smash this from here? No, it's too far. Given saying that most VR games out right now are on the short side, he's not sure they really fully take advantage of it. Whoops, sorry. Astrobot Rescue on PSVR is pretty neat, he says. Okay. Guess I can get a bit closer. Ah, nuts. I think the shockwave behind me got me there. So Astrobot Rescue, he says, is the definitive 3D platformer for the format at the moment. But the tech is so niche that there really aren't many other platformers to compare. Go. Ah! It's too hasty. Watch the pattern. It's just one. Some of them were doing pulses of 3. There's a moon exploration game that's kind of neat. There's a lot of experimental stuff that he says he wouldn't really call games per se. Beat Saber is a pretty fun rhythm thing. So there's some recommendations. I've seen a few that are based on flight, like you're a bird flying through the sky, which might be better for the motion sickness thing because things are a lot further away from you, so you don't get as much relative motion straight up, you know. So I gotta go down at some point. What's the pattern on this one? 1, 1, smash, smash, smash. Oh, nuts. What else can I do? Can I go down here? No, it's not protected. I have to go above these things. Hawken looked like it was going to be a cool mech game where you pilot the mech from the cockpit, how it's depicted in anime. When you say looked like, that's past tense. What happened? But it ended up being super microtransaction-y as they struggled to stay afloat. Oh, that's unfortunate. Great. Yeah, that might be a side effect of how, like you're saying, VR, it's kind of a new platform, and even if you put something out on it, it might not be successful enough to keep your company going. Hello, Singer. Are you the same mother from before? Whale friend. No collision. For Mars, anyway. There's some collision for me. Alright, where do we go? My sparkle's pointing me this way. It's never steered me wrong. Scars on your head are like stars in the sky. Ooh. Oh. Okay, that was volume warning. Sorry. Turn it down. I turned down that sound effect in settings and it's still really loud. Rip headphone users. Okay, cutscene's over. We're gonna bring the volume down again. We're gonna bring it down. Go back to chill, quiet mode. Hello, friend. Lovely turtle. Alright, so we got past the tanker. That means whatever the next should be coming up soon. I don't know what's next. We haven't got to the Greek ruins yet. There was definitely a giant statue head on that level artwork. Yeah, we haven't seen a skybox in this level. A cloudy night. Or is that the sun? Yeah, these skyboxes are pretty small. Kind of obviously a sphere, but that's okay. Oh, Orca's back. Hello, Orca! Friend! Friend! Cranky friend. Grumpy friend. Hey, where'd you go? There it is. Hello. Yeah, that's part of the problem. As Gibbon's saying, VR tech is, you know, on top of whatever PC or console you're running, which needs to be, you know, better than average to even run the VR, because you've got to get the PS4 Pro to support VR, and for computers I think you have to have a good rig. And he says on top of that, it's another $300 or $400, and the existing library on any given VR platform just isn't that large. Yeah, and then of course there's a lot of different VR platforms that are mutually exclusive and have their own games on it. So I think we just accidentally backtracked, right? Because we're back in the whale chamber now. Yeah, I went the wrong way after checking out the skybox. So we're gonna go past our Orca friend. Hello, buddy. So Gibbon has a Gen 0 and Gen 1 Oculus Rift. They aren't compatible with stuff by themselves anymore. Later models come with motion controllers that he doesn't have, and are stupidly expensive, but you need them to play stuff. Whoops, I've lost my way here. I'll read chat. This way? But first, smash that rock. Yeah, buddy. Okay, fine. And that's before you get into the fact that most PC devs have moved on to the Vive, which is a different thing and has a different library of compatible games. Yeah. Unfortunate. I think I got turned around there. Since we're back in Orca chamber. So he says, in that respect, PSVR is a safer bet, but again, it has a different library. Don't even get me started on the Hololens, he says. Yeesh. Yeah, that would be Microsoft's AR platform, which is different to VR. It had a few pretty cool exclusives, actually. Like Super Lucky's Tale, although that's now getting a version of some sort on other platforms. New Super Lucky's Tale, I don't know what the update one is called, but yeah. And of course there's Young Conker, using that coveted rare IP to make a pretty interesting looking game that is more true to the franchise than what some people would have you believe. Of course, big, like, initial investment to get into Young Conker. They were doing like a Minecraft variation for the Hololens too. But yeah, I don't even know if the thing is commercially available yet or not. There were dev kits that you could buy a while back. But yeah, I'm just not up on whether it's actually been released or not. But yeah, if it has, it doesn't seem very successful. Gibbon was saying he has been meaning to set up a dev environment so he can play Young Conker without needing the the headset kit thing. Yeah. I guess it's like an emulator for development. Yeah, I would love to experience Young Conker, but doesn't seem feasible for me in any way. That dev option is not available to me. Oh, okay. So apparently the HoloLens 2 is coming out soon, and will be the quote-unquote commercially available for, oh gosh, the price across the board for a commercial HoloLens 2 will be $3,000 US. According to Gibbon, that is ridiculous. Ridiculous. What's wrong here? I can't go that way. There was another way, or so it seemed. Focus time. The old pass. Ah, nutso. Yeah, that would be amazing if you could get that running. If you streamed it, I would certainly be there. Like you say, it's it would help to it would help the reputation of that game in our community. But certainly, if people could actually see it running, see how you know it actually does treat the Conker franchise fairly well and introduces some cool new things. People had a very visceral negative reaction to it at first. That volume. Okay, this music. Okay, yeah. Sorry if that's really loud. There's really... Yeah, I've turned the master down to 0 and it's not actually changing the volume of this music track that's playing. It's rad though, am I right? Tron music, yeah. Not unlike Tron's wonderful soundtrack by Dolphin. There's some really great tracks on it. Especially like the grid track and the res. Yeah, really good stuff. Sorry. Yeah, the music's loud. I can't turn it down. I tried. There's nothing more I can do. Sorry about the music. I can't do anything about it. Tron Legacy has a really good soundtrack. It's by Daft Punk. I'll lift up the mic. Okay, I'm talking into the mic now. Oh. The devices are killing me. We're just going to enjoy the music for this part. The Tron Legacy soundtrack by Daft Punk is really good. Secret pipe. What? There's nothing in it. What a rip. I guess the intense music is because I've entered a dangerous zone of Earthwalker devices. But the fact that it's so loud is merely a bug. Yeah, there's literally nothing I can do. Music stopped. It might start again very soon. Yes, it is. The track's starting again. And it's not respecting my settings. Ah. Okay, what did that do? I shut down the force field. Soundtrack implies that I'm coming to the climax of the game. Oh. Kind of hard to tell when you're going to get hit by that pulse. Oh, hello. How you doing, Mars? Yeah? Have a good day? Found a new helmet? Okay, it's a double pulse. Ah, I mistook one pulse for the other. There we go. Go, 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 go. Ah. Good. Nope, that's bad. Okay, I made it. Great. Pulse. Ah, too early. Yes, alright. What's next? Smash it. Great. Let's shut down. The cable's done here. Okay, that was better. Trace some more cables. There it is. Huh? Oh, I got respawned. There's not a sound or anything that happens when it goes. Alright, so it's around there. Okay. For this brief time when you can hear me, I'll give you an important message. Ocean conservation is important. Okay. That's 3 down. I think that's all of them. There's a little tunnel. yeah, the music track has an ending, and then it starts again. Okay, now that I've shut this down, I have a trophy called the Great Trident. And I think the intense part is over, so let's bring the volume back down. You can turn your... Oh wait, no, don't turn your thing down. I mean up. Keep it down. Keep the volume down. The music track's still going. Warning, volume warning. Jesus. Alright, this way. Okay, let's go. Good stuff. Oh! New music track. Does it mean I'm going the wrong way, or does it mean I'm just out of danger? Ooh. Okay, yes, columns. I don't know what kind of columns. There's 3 major types for Mediterranean architecture. Ionic, Corinthian, and the other one. But yeah, let's bring the volume back down now. So I'm going to talk quieter. You can turn your machine back up in volume, because hopefully from here on the game continues to respect my volume choices. Shall now return to a safe, dull roar. You are not yet able to dive this deep. Didn't I get an aqua lung to dive deeper? Do I need a second aqua lung? Come on, people. Ooh, lovely ruins. Yeah, it's more like existing Greek ruins than Atlantean, really. But that's cool too. It's part of the theme. Oh, there's the statue. Let's get a good look at that. Okay, turn around. Yeah, baby. Look at that beard. Big ol' rock beard. Hey, get out of the way, buddy. We're looking at these ancient ruins. Okay. That looks like a way I could go, but I want to follow this sparkle for now. These are really big ruins, actually. But very dark. When you're not sonaring, all you can see are these phosphorescent kelp. Are they fluorescent or phosphorescent? I think if it's spontaneous, it's phosphorescence. Fluorescence is where you basically glow in the dark after absorbing light from another source. I.e. the sun, usually. Maybe I will go in that aperture. I can't hear anything from the game right now. Don't know about you. Smashy, smashy. Okay. Let's try it. That head has got to be marking something, right? Oh, you're kidding! I can't go in the head tunnel. Oh, man. Alright. So it looks like we're in an underground cabin. It's nice. I'll head for these columns. Yeah, the amount that you use sonar in this game is really unlike a lot of any other games I've played. Ooh, special thing. Oh no, it's too far down, isn't it? But Mars can go down there, just. Maybe I'm the weak link in this scenario. If this was just Mars playing, he'd be able to go anywhere he wants. But again, I am the brains, he would know what to do. He is the brawn, I just direct his muscle. I have all the intelligence of a player, whereas he is a mere NPC. And I mean that literally, not in some weird social way that horrible people use it. Hello? Ooh. Yeah, swimming through abandoned buildings is really cool. Clearly, this is an ordinary creature. It will help you if you can pass its trial. Prepare yourself. Holy heck. Uh-oh. Giant squid time. Bash? Is that the trial? Sorry, squid friend. I was told that there would be a trial. I can't move. This is literally first-person shooter mode, in which I'm just directing my friend to headbutt a squid's tentacles. Oh, the eye, of course. The eye is always the weak point. I've played a Zelda game. Smash it, smash it. Yes, but Gibbon's back on Young Conker. I would love to watch a stream if you would stream it, yeah. It would be good to archive it. Oh yeah, he was saying before that I missed because of all the music volume stuff. He was saying it'd be good to stream it for archival and informative purposes. Did you know that even the Conker wiki, fandom wiki, thinks that Young Conker was cancelled? It's so unavailable to the general audience that people actually think... Oops. That squid took me out. People actually think it got canned due to backlash, which is ridiculous. Well, for one thing, the backlash is ridiculous. But yeah, people don't understand that the game is still being made. It's just that the Hololens itself, like, I have no idea what's going on with the Hololens, so I'm sure lots of other people are in that situation. Sorry, hang on a second. Yes, so I think the situation is... I don't know, is the game finished? Either way, it's not playable right now because the Hololens is only available for dev kit purposes. Hit that eye. Hit it. Great. But yeah, it would help rehabilitate the reputation of the game in the community if people could actually see it being played for more than 5 minutes. Gibbon's talking about the concept art that's been released for the game, Young Conker, which shows Wild West and pirate-themed worlds going beyond the spy-themed stuff that you see at the start of the game that was in 1 or 2 videos. Okay, aha! Yes, orb. Give me the orb, please. I like it. Can I move now? No? Hello? Oh, it's floating over to me slowly. Great. Orb me up. Yes. Thank you, squid friend. Submariner, you can now explore the deepest waters. Trophy earned, the Big Blue. By the way, the Big Blue was the name of a project that Ed Annunziata was trying to kickstart for a successor to Ecco the Dolphin. Unfortunately, Kickstarter failed, but he talked a bit about plans to do something going forward with that idea. He since then has reacquired the license to the Ecco the Dolphin name for making games, so he can again make an official Ecco the Dolphin successor, which there have been hints about on his Twitter. And the Big Blue project had a Facebook page for its Kickstarter, and that page was updated as of recent times. I think June it was updated. So good news on the Ecco front there. Something might be happening. So yeah, Big Blue. Anyway, let me see here. Yeah. As Gibbon's saying, the spy stuff is accessed through the spy episode at the beginning, where Conker is in his normal outfit and then changes into spy gear for that adventure. So it's not like the whole game is a spy-themed romp, as some people thought. But no, actually, no, I'm wrong. The game was released fully. It's been out. It was released shortly after they announced it. So the real issue is only with the availability of the device to play it with. The reason Gibbon was talking about concept art is because basically that's all anyone has to go on unless they have the HoloLens dev kit. It's weird that the game was completed and released, but the hardware has taken so long to be commercially available for a wider audience. Very strange. It has a page on the store, like the Microsoft store, I guess, with the release of date of January 29th, 2016. That's 3.5 years ago, people. I can't believe that the Conker wiki still lists it unreleased if there's a store page that you can point to and say, like, this is it. Does the game itself cost anything? With a $3,000 buy-in, I feel like there should be a few free games on the store, but, you know, I have no idea. Yeah, Conker Wiki says it was cancelled. Just wishful thinking of fans, I think. Or anti-fans who are really down on the game from first impressions. Oh, hello. Spooky Fish. How's it going, buddy? Anglerfish. No, it is a free game, says Gibbon. So yeah, it's only that $3,000 buy-in for you. And you get a free game. How about that? Okay, so we're in the deep water now. Super Lucky's Tale was not free, I don't think. Hang on, the sparkle, of course. I keep forgetting that I have this magic power. Of course, it doesn't really point in the y-axis, just the... yeah, just the x-axis. It's like a compass. Yeah, we have to get information from the concept art because nobody's played it and documented the content of the game past the first little bit. There isn't a way through here. I guess I'll go down, use my new power, and there should be a way through somewhere down. This level's really dark though, and it has now reached the time of day when light enters my flat through a break in the blinds, and then introduces a massive amount of glare directly onto my screen. It's like northwest facing outlook, so in the afternoon the sun comes in really severe. Okay. Where there are anglerfish is where the deep water is. Smashy smashy. No more tridents for me. Yeah, Gibbon says he was thinking of getting a second-hand HoloLens for only $1,000, but then Microsoft job BS happened again, and I'm sorry to hear about that. I know that's been a real pain in the proverbial. Gibbon was working happily, not happily, but he had a job contract with Microsoft. Somebody messed up some paperwork, and so he lost his job abruptly. Real bureaucratic incompetence going on over at Microsoft, and not just with the HoloLens. Did that open a path? No, it did not. Yeah. So what is involved with getting this like a dev account on the HoloLens emulator? How do you do that? Oh, I know, the head tunnel. Let's go over to the head tunnel that I couldn't get through. is that? Here. Hello, big O heado. Let's lay off the sonar for a bit and have some atmospheric dark times. I've been relying on it too much. Oh. Gate. Thank you, Mars. So why do the animals have these neon markings now? Jupiter has something on her flank that looks like a treble clef, which would suggest that there is some human involvement in this biology. Because if it's dolphin culture or dolphin, like, random mutation, why would it be in the shape of a symbol that humans would have used? It's possible that humans modified dolphins and that modification has just continued even after the humans have left. Which is kind of the plot of half the game for Ecco Defender of the Future. When you're in the dark future where humans have messed with the dolphins heaps. It's really interesting stuff. Seeing the different ways that dolphins have been changed and modified. Ah, okay, it's a double pulse. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Too far. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Okay, there we go. Great. I don't like using the 180 flip move because it just happens so abruptly. Kind of takes me out of the immersion, you know. Oh, here we go. Setting up a dev environment involves installing a lot of different software, some of which requires going into a computer's BIOS settings during boot up and adjusting a bunch of stuff to gain access to some not-for-public hardware acceleration and such. Which is why I'm a little hesitant to actually finish setting it all up, says Gibbon. Wait a minute. Crabbo? Must have been this way. I guess... wait. Did I go the wrong way, or was I, again, required to backtrack to get to the next level? What did I do in this level? I got that ability. Yeah, I guess that's it. Okay. Oh, Atlantis. Oh wow, I've been playing for ages, but I think this is the last level, so... let's keep going. Yeah, super fun, happy bonus stream. Casual, let's do it. Given says, if I were to complete the setup, the dev environment provides a suite of virtual rooms to run your Hololens program in during development, but also in theory run your existing Hololens apps in. And you can play them with an Xbox controller, with buttons mapped for the various Hololens hand gestures you do to control stuff. Wow, well, maybe they should just release them like that. Yeah, give you a virtual room. Like, it's all very well having this kind of crazy gimmick of transforming your room into a game environment. But if they have the technology and the ability to make virtual rooms and let you test out the games in that way, you could release them as that commercial product as well. But I guess they want an incentive for people to buy their $3,000 hardware. Atlantis. but it's all dots and caps. At the core of the Earthwalker city lies the source of the disturbance. That sounds very final. This is the last level. I'm gonna keep going. Let's do it. Long stream. Yeah, baby. Sci-fi future technology. So Hololens has like power gloves that you wear to do hand gestures? Is that what I'm hearing? I know about the AR stuff, but I never knew how you controlled it. Because from what I understand of Young Conker, it's like a 3D platformer. No, not the drones, not the drones! Well, whatever they're guarding, it must be worthwhile. One, two. 1, 2. Drone, buckle my shoe. What? There's nothing here. Ah, what? Oh, I'm back here. You do hand gestures and the Hololens recognizes your hands. Wow, so you don't even need to wear gloves or anything, like Connect. It's cool. Young Conker is also partially controlled by voice commands, apparently. Okay, so around here. Double. 1, 2, go. Okay. Time for the smashy. Hey, where's the generator? The cable just goes into the floor. Ah, here it is. Okay, good. Cool stuff. Okay, follow the sparkles. Let's see. Given saying if he gets it figured out, he wants to write an installer that will set this up for people so that Young Conker can be played by anyone who's got Windows 10 and meets the hardware specs. Interesting. Of course, you have to give plenty of warnings about all these BIOS changes you're doing, but yeah, if people are up for it, that would be a very helpful resource, I think. Send it to all the mods at Conker Wiki. Majestic. Oh, skybox time. Oh, look at him spiraling. That's amazing. Whoa, dude. They really did colonize the moon. Madmen. Oh, wow. There's like a city up here. It's all modeled. Huh. Beautiful. Alright. We need to follow that sparkle. And then speedrun Young Conker at GDQ. Yeah, it's a pretty cool city. Too bad I can't fly. There's actually an Ecco fan game in development right now, a 3D one, that has support for flying. I don't remember the name of it, but they were talking about it on the Caverns of Hope Discord. I think there might have been some flying in Sentinels of the Universe, which I don't think I ever finished talking about. It was the unfinished, it was in development sequel to Ecco Defenders of the Defender of the Future, By the way, nice space shuttle here. Advanced looking sci-fi rocket ship. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, so there's the whale friend. What have we done so far? Not much. Oh, beautiful. Okay. I went through a cavern and broke a generator and then I just ended up back here. Maybe that was another path through that cave that the generator was guarding. See, thinking, that's how you solve games. Just need to find where I was. It's inside somewhere, right? I wish I could go a little bit faster. Ecco has a faster swim boosty thing. Jupiter feels a bit sluggish. Well, this is new, and this follows the sparkle, so let's continue. Oh no, oh no. Oh boy. Cricket. What is that? I think it's a little, like, food cart with an umbrella. Seems it's New York themed for this level. Got miniature statues of liberty. There was a pretty cool replica Statue of Liberty on Naoshima in the Seto Inland Sea between Shikoku and Honshu in Japan. What? Yeah, as part of the Seto, what's it called? The art festival that they run there. Artists have been given abandoned houses and properties on these islands in the inland sea that they can convert into art spaces. So an old dentist's office and house that was abandoned on Naoshima, which is the main island of the art festival, was turned into this little art gallery thing of modern, I see, modern artwork. And it had this like really dark room with this matte black plastic that just sucks all the light in. And there was another room with a replica ship made from discarded scrap iron. And one room had a 2-story tall Statue of Liberty reproduction. And the outside was all greeblied up with reclaimed items. It's a nice little space. That's my favourite one there, actually. Apart from the James Turrell exhibition, which I saw. He had an installation as part of the same series, or like, thing. Outdoor gallery? I don't know what you would call it, but James Turrell, as seen in Bubsy 3D Bubsy Visits the James Turrell Retrospective, had this one of the houses was done by him. It was really interesting. You walk into a pitch black room, and then over the course of 10 minutes your eyes very slowly adjust to realize that there is a very low level of ambient light actually, and there's a window at the end of the room, and you start to make out this rectangle of light, but it's incredibly dim, and then you're encouraged to stand up finally and walk towards it. Oh, we're actually swimming through the city. That's great. That is so cool. But yeah, I don't know if you would consider that a spoiler for an art installation, but it was really cool. And furthermore, I feel like playing that silly, like, Bubsy art parody game actually helped me appreciate it a bit more, because I knew what James Turrell was about, using light to make spaces and things. So I did actually learn something about art from Bubsy 3D, Bubsy Visits the James Turrell Retrospective, which I did play on stream during my Bubsy Fan Games Showcase. Oh, and my second Bubsy Fan Games Showcase, I played it with the cheats on and the epilogue and stuff. Oh no, the epilogue was already in by the time I played it, because they added that when they made the standalone download version after the Unity web player broke. I feel like I want a map now. I found a place I couldn't go because it was too icy. Sparkle is leading me that way, but I can't find an opening. So yeah, Naoshima's really cool and interesting, but I actually enjoyed a different island more, Megijima, which is closer to Takamatsu. And it had other cool things about it. It was much quieter there, peaceful, and I see you, orb. I'm gonna get that orb. And yeah, we rented electric bikes and rode around, and there was a nice beach. And it also has art spaces made from abandoned houses. And there was a really nice one there called Ebune, which was supposed to be evocative of the boat houses that people used to live in and cruise around. Families would live in these houseboats and cruise around the Seto Inland Sea. And so the artist was sort of replicating that by transforming a house that just existed on the street in this sort of half-abandoned town into something that looked like a boat on the inside, but also a place where people lived, clearly, and just filled it with knickknacks and all sorts of stuff. Really interesting. And when we went in there, into the house, the artist was actually there working on it because, well, because she was preparing for the festival to begin properly, which wouldn't happen for another month or so when we were there. But all the artworks were, well, a lot of them were still open. Some of them were closed, it's true. Okay, since that orb reset me, I don't know where I am now. I have to get back to where that orb, the other orb, the good orb was. There's a power orb in there that I'm sure will let me through ice. But I have to not get caught by the naughty orbs. And it's somewhere in this central location. Maybe slip in through this window. Whoop. Hey, there we go. Oh! It was right there. Naughty orb. Okay, it was that window, wasn't it? But is the orb in there? The orb looks like it's over here, so why would I be going in that building? I want it. Maybe you go underground or something. Anyway, what Megajima used to be known for was its cave, which is associated with the legend of Onigashima as part of the Momotaro folktale. It's an island where ogres live, and the brave hero Momotaro, who was born from a peach, has to go there to, I don't know, rescue somebody or something, along with his trusty animal companions, a dog, a pheasant, and a monkey. Cool, so we've disabled that one. What does that let us do? Ooh. Anyway, sometime in the 30s, some guy found this cave and he was like, hey, this is just like the Momotaro legend. So then the island became a tourist attraction for people who are familiar with this story. And by the 60s, they converted the cave into this little tourist attraction with fiberglass ogre statues everywhere, and there was a lookout on top of the mountain because the cave is right up on the mountain. Yeah, it's an ancient cave dug out by people a long, long time ago, and then used in the 1600s. They quarried some stone from there to build Osaka Castle. And so there's these layers of history to this cave, because then that was the 60s when they transformed it into this weird tourist trap, and then on top of that was like part of the modern art revival of these islands. They got students from schools around the prefecture to create tiles in the ancient style of tiles that have ogre faces on them. And so those are all piled up in there inside this cave. Oh, okay, so I've got part of the way. Just slip in here around that orb, go up here. Where next? In here? Can I hide? And then in here. Okay. Oh, this is... wait. Yeah, this is continuing. Don't look at me. Okay. Oh, it's close. That glow is coming through the floor. Smash, smash. Yes. Great. I hope that would deactivate the orbs, but I don't know if it would. Yeah, so the other good thing about the cave is that it's of course really cool in there, so it was a really hot day. So it was really nice. And then I got menaced by some bats that lived in the cave. By menaced I mean they were just going about their business, and I was like, eep, bats. Blubber! I have taken the chill pill according to this trophy. I am now protected from the cold. Wonderful. I feel strong. Alright. Yeah, and then you leave the cave and you go up on top of the mountain, and there's just the most amazing views. Of course, it depends on the weather at the time. It was quite hazy the day we were there, but a few days later it rained and brought all that out of the sky, and the air became much clearer, so you could see a lot further. Alright, now was the ice area past the trawler or not? The sparkler's pointing me to the left. Yeah, Gibbon, it was amazing, I tell you what. That was my highlight of the trip, I think. Universal Studios was really good too, and we saw, of course, lots of nice stuff. Castles and gardens and architecture. But Megijima was just an amazing day. Miyajima was good too. It's another island that's over. It's in the same inland sea technically, but it's right over near Hiroshima. It's a lot more touristy though, but it has amazing views at the top of the mountain as well. Hello, Orca friend. Hello. It's kind of hard to see the black and white colouring of it because the red glow is just so bright. Okay. Ah, this is an icy wall. Must be near here. I don't rightly remember where the ice area that I tried to go to before was, but it looks like this might be it. Great. With our newly acquired blubber, we will finally progress. And hopefully there's no more climactic music spikes. I guess keep an eye on your volume button just in case. It might happen without much notice. Icebergs. New York Ferry. Well, if there was any doubt about where we are, this is what New York has become in the future. I don't know where the Atlantis name comes from. Give me your goodies. No goodies. Fine. Didn't want any goodies anyway. There's something about seeing the achievements of man destroyed and sunken in the depths and just forgotten. It really makes you think. It's a good aesthetic too. Okay, something's happening. Oh! Yep, volume. Stab of sound effects. The lights of the city are coming on. Turn down your speakers. Okay. There's something going on with the music, but I don't want to turn it up because the sound effects are already so loud. Alright, that's that. I will turn it up on my own end now. There's a nice little vocal song happening. Okay, we're in the city. Yeah, sorry about the volume. What is this? It's like a space jockey chair or something. Kind of looks like a big exercise bike. I guess I'll follow the sparkle. Oh. Oh. So where is it pointing? Whoa. Oh. Okay, must be down. Hello, Shocky. Alright, we'll just explore a bit. What are you pointing at, Sparkle Face? Okay. Exploring. I wonder how they decide what color is going to come out of your echolocation. Seems to be a new color every time. Might just be a cycle. Pink, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink, red, yellow, green. Yeah, okay. I think it is a cycle. Oh no, bad guy orbs. I don't like you. Lucky I have the magical dolphin respawn ability. I'm a little worried about the sparkle. Oh. Glass? Okay, but why does the sonar go through glass? You can see through glass. You shouldn't be able to echolocate through glass. Oh well. Should come up as a hard surface. Oh no. Ah, beep, 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 reverse. Yep, it's gonna get me. Oh good, I escaped. No, it got me. Okay. There's a point of interest. Into the vents. Oh. I don't really know which way to go. I suppose if I've entered some tunnels and I'm going to end up underneath that area that I was in before, then that could explain why the sparkle was sort of pointing below me earlier. Seemed to be. You can't just follow a straight compass direction. Gotta look around a bit. Ah. Orb. Get away. Something is over there. Ah, yes, I've been here. There was that thing, and there was the glass wall. Oh, this is new. I think going down might be the correct thing to do. I am a dolphin. I found another food cart. Probably selling hot dogs. Gross. Oh! Watch out. This is new. See you hide in that passage. Smash it, smash it, smash it. Yeah. Okay. Ah. Nope. Okay, cool. Continuing on. No, not through there. So there's doors with windows on the sides. That's what I'm getting from this. Seriously, the sonar really should show that up. Sense I sense that I'm getting closer to the core. Our dolphin adventure be drawing to an end. And so far, there's nothing that tells me that this couldn't be taking place in the Ecco the Dolphin universe. Yeah, who cares? Ah. The fact that the neon aesthetic has been taken to such an extreme would suggest that it's possibly an alternate future from Defender of the Future, maybe. I don't know, the good future in that was pretty cool, pretty trippy. It's just a collectible. Where do I go next? Oh. Ah. Okay. Go lower. This is the way forward, surely. What is the point of this? I love the aesthetics of the sonar, by the way, specifically. How it sort of runs along the walls. Very nice. Ah, bugger. That's on top of the vital gameplay purpose that it serves. Orbs can really sneak up on you. I feel like a third-person perspective might help a little with that, but I won't harp on that any longer. I think it would be nicer, but it's just, yeah, for the VR purposes. First person makes a lot more sense. I'm just glad that it's playable outside of VR because I was never going to get a VR headset. Okay, I broke enough stuff to get the Bull Meat China Shop achievement, apparently. Yes, I found a briefcase. Sure, I'll get a lot of use out of that. Is this another dead end? It's just a little circuit here. Oh! Now this has to be important. Okay, this feels like progress. Oh! Oh, it's Mars. Don't scare me like that, buddy. Nice. Should we have a look out the window? Can't see much. Oh. I don't think there's much to see. Okay, what's next? Pulses, hiding. I know that gameplay mechanic. Oh. It's more than I thought. Okay, I could go here. One, two. 1, 2. Easy peasy. What? Excuse you, buddy. Nobody asked for your damn pulses. Oh, I see the generator. So if the pulses are designed to keep out sea life, then that means that this structure was designed to be underwater. Or did it sink and then they put the devices in? The name Atlantis would suggest that humans had perhaps adapted to water life. Maybe New York sank and then they retrofitted some things into it. Hard to say, really. Now, can I get over here before? No, I cannot. I have to go the long way around, I think, and then hit that generator from the back. So 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And now I'll go around here. 1, 2. And then boom, bam, baby, we got it. And now we can go down this path. $2D. No, this is 3D. Defender of the Future did have a couple of levels that were played in 2D perspective. That was interesting. And I'm pretty sure that one of the level designs was copied into Flipper and Leparka for one of the later Flipper levels. Smash, smash, smash whenever you see this. Great. Don't know what that was controlling. Maybe some force fields? Oh. Close. Where are we? Oh, that looks important. There's a lot of junk here. There's no way I can get through those pulses. Come on, Mars, do your thing. Yeah. That's my boy. Got the collector trophy. I also got the trophy. Wow, you're really into this. Okay. Oh, I can avoid some. Oop. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where do I go from here? I feel very locked down right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I can go under the platform. Ah, I'm safe here. Excellent. 4. 1, 2. Smash it. Great. That's a load off my mind. Yeah, I'm actually kind of relieved that there's not too much real combat in this game, because combat was kind of a weaker aspect of Defender of the Future. And again, I am going to continue comparing this to Defender of the Future, despite it not really being a direct influence on the development, as stated by Tigertron. But I can't help but make that comparison. What? So that was not the generator. Maybe there's multiple generators. Ah, 1, 2. What is this? A knife and a fork, a flame, a squid? Hard to say. Yeah. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I saved the shark. I guess. Well, good for you, Sharko. What's your plan? How are you getting out of here? Just, yeah, there's actually a long way to go. Which brings up an interesting point. How am I still breathing? I ain't no fish. I don't have gills. Is it all that aqualung that I found earlier? 3, 2, ah. Oh yeah, this one doesn't have a platform underneath, so I can't just swim under it. Who needs air, says Gibbon. Indeed, not me apparently. And Ecco does get sort of upgraded abilities from the asteroid, and trying to remember if he gets any infinite air ability in Defender of the Future, but I don't remember that happening. Oh, maybe he does from the future, the good future dolphins. Like the one where there's like greenish dolphins who have, well, they can basically breathe underwater, they have gills. And then there's the clan, who are the evil dolphins with the spiky fins and such. Who are their enemies? So yeah, I always thought that of all the archetypes presented in Defender of the Future, Jupiter and Mars seem closest to those like good guy dolphins from the good future. Was that the good future or the bad future? I'm pretty sure the bad future was the one where there were like 3 groups of dolphins who had complicated relationships with the absent humans. Some of them were shipped to humans and it'll been modified by them in some way, but I was trying to remember the origin of the clan's modifications, whether there was human involvement. Open down. Open up. Well, that looks important. Time for the plot button. Alright, out of service trophy gained. Potential volume warning. Haven't heard any bad sound effects so far, but this seems pretty climactic. So I think I might have shut down the human city. I don't know. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Oh! We've activated a rocket? I don't know how loud this is on your end. Given says it's a little tricky figuring out what's going on in this game. Get out of there. Oh, not in the exhaust tunnel! Look out! Escape sequence. Yeah, that last maze was pretty complicated. Spatial awareness and such. Unable to outswim the explosion, Mars turned to face the blast. Whoa. Mars stopped the fire explosion with his magical helmet shield. No, don't kill Mars. Don't kill him at the end, that would be tragic. His magic helmet will hold, surely. Yes. No. I'm so worried for Mars. Come on, pull through, buddy. Saving Jupiter from the impact. That helmet, it can withstand anything, surely. Okay. Real love was the trophy I just got. 1 year later.
Come to realize, the Earthwalkers, the creatures responsible for the machines and for spoiling the oceans, had simply departed for a place beyond the stars.
Okay. So not dissimilar to Defender of the Future. Although a bit more pessimistic.
For the creatures that remained behind, however, even species once thought gone forever would eventually return. Thanks to Jupiter and Mars,
Oh good, Mars did pull
life
through.
beneath the waves was allowed to begin again. And as the seas flourished, so too did the creatures of the sky. And where these birds touched ground, there life also began anew. While the
That's
structures
a
of the
nice
walkers
note to end on.
watched, they were diminished and would continue to crumble until they were at last returned to Earth.
Life
For Jupiter and
continued.
Mars, however, the chapter closed on one part of their adventure. Theirs is a love story that has entered through the
A love story that echoed through future
passed on by
generations.
the elders who watched over them. The elders sang in harmony around the world for Jupiter and Mars on that fateful night. But where there is darkness, there is also light. If Jupiter and Mars remind us of anything, is that there is always a tomorrow, and with every tomorrow, there is always hope. Somewhere from among the skies, if you were to look down, you might see a dolphin with a familiar marking cresting the waves. And if you were to look closer, you might see a smaller dolphin swimming by your side.
Oh, we got a little Pluto. Baby dolphin. Wait, so where is Mars? Did Mars actually die in that last cutscene? Does that mean that Jupiter was pregnant that whole time? Some of the language used there seemed to imply that Jupiter and Mars survived together. But yeah, that's the end. Wow, that's great. What a great game. Really, like, amazing visually. That's the main achievement here, but they did a really good job making that underwater adventure with the limitation that they couldn't do anything too strenuous for the purposes of VR. So, you know, given that, it was a lot of fun. Oh yeah, Tantalus, they're involved too, of course. Tantalus is an Australian-based company. They're the ones who ported Twilight Princess to the Wii U, and they've done other things since. But yeah, they definitely helped out with the development of this. And Wicked Witch, also based in Australia. I can't remember if it's Melbourne or Brisbane, but yeah. Tigertron is in New York, but yeah, apparently a lot of the development happened in Australia, so good on us as a country. Yeah, after the government cut all those grants for video game developers. It's good that companies have survived despite that, and I'm glad to support them. Special thanks to David Attenborough. Did he do a voiceover? Tantalus is based in Melbourne. Wow, they've been around since '94. Yeah, they've done a lot of licensed stuff, of course. Oh, they did the third Legend of... No, the first Legend of Spyro game on DS. Is that right? Dawn of the Dragon. No, that's the third one. Yeah, the third one on DS. Oh yeah, that's right. It was very different to the other two. They ported Sonic Mania to the Nintendo Switch. What was that? A red streak. Is that Mars? What you played in Jupiter and Mars is not just some far-fetched fantasy. Sea levels are currently rising at their fastest rate in over 2,000 years. The oceans are more acidic than they've been in over 300,000 years. Two-thirds of the Great Barrier Reef has been damaged by coral bleaching. And yes, by the way, Wicked Witch software is based in Melbourne. The garbage patch in the Pacific is now estimated to be 3 times the size of France. That's very large, people. 9 million tons of plastic waste ends up in the oceans each year. By 2050, it's estimated that there will be more plastic than fish in the ocean. If the oceans could speak to us, what would they say? Abrupt ending, okay. Not even going to fade out, just cuts there. So Wicked Witch software seems to have made a lot of AFL and NRL games, so that's very popular Australian sports. So yeah, nice change of pace for them, I think. But anyway, that's it. Yeah, it's good that they had that message there, and that's what the game is about, really. They're putting that message out there, but it's also a good game apart from that, and they weren't too heavy-handed with it. Yeah, so that's it. Very long stream, sorry about that. If you've stuck with it, thanks very much. It's been a blast, and hope you enjoyed this little dolphin game. And there'll be more dolphin games on my stream to come, I promise you that. But for now, I'm signing off. Thank you. Good to see you. Love you. Bye-bye. I gotta stop this now. I gotta remember how to do that. Okay. Nope. I guess I'll... Yeah. Am I done? Okay, bye.